I had to refilm this video because I messed up the audio and I deleted the footage. So I had to redo the voiceover and this first intro thing. So I hope you guys enjoy this video anyway, because I spent so much time doing this. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye. So for this first DIY, we are going to be making a Monster Book of Monsters Post-it note holder. And so all you need is googly eyes, tweezers, scissors, hot glue, red, white, and brown felt, a ruler, and some Post-it notes. So first you're going to measure the brown felt into 7.5 inches by 4 inches. And so once you're done with that, you just want to cut it out. I actually messed up the first time I did this. It was really crooked. So don't make the same mistake as me. So as you can see, I'm just cutting it out. Not really much to be said, except for the fact that I'm cutting a piece of felt. So once you're done with that, you're going to take your red felt and measure it to 1/2 inch by 2 inches and cut that out, and then cut a little triangle at the end to make it look like a tongue. And that's just going to serve obviously as the tongue / bookmark, I think, in the Monster Book of Monsters. And then next you're going to take 2 pieces of white felt and measure them to 1 inch by 1/2 inch. And you're going to be cutting that out as well. And these are going to be the teeth, the top and the bottom teeth. So you're going to cut those out and kind of shape them on one side so that they actually look like teeth. You know, those little jagged triangle kind of thing. That's kind of what you're going for with this. And it's okay if the top and the bottom don't match up, because nobody's teeth are perfect, and it's whatever. It's honestly not even a big deal. So once you're done with that, you're just gonna glue the top and the bottom teeth obviously to the top and the bottom of the book, but we haven't gotten to that part yet. Again, not much to be said except for the fact that I'm cutting out a piece of felt. So next you'll take the brown felt and the Post-it note and kind of sandwich the Post-it note inside so that there's it's even on all sides. And so you're just gonna take that, kind of fold it on top, like hamburger style or whatever you call it, and then you add hot glue to the base or the bottom or whatever. Don't glue the top because that would make it completely useless. So you're just gonna glue the Post-it note to the bottom. Make sure you don't mess up how you already set it up, and then also put the bookmark / tongue under there too. Don't forget about that. And so you're also going to take the top and bottom teeth and you're gonna hot glue that to both the top and bottom. So next I'm going to be cutting little triangles on all around the little monster book on both the top and the bottom, but don't do the side, because just don't do the side. And make sure you don't cut the tail and not the tail, the tongue and the teeth in the process. I actually think you should glue the teeth on after you do this step, but I didn't. I just think it would look better that way. I just made the mistake of not doing that. So once you're done with that, you're just going to hot glue the googly eyes on top in the kind of pattern that you'll see in the next picture. And these are actually the sticky back ones, but I wanted to hot glue it just so it would stay better. So for the next DIY, we're going to be making wand pencils. So you just need a hot glue gun, wooden pencils, any colored paints, and any beads or anything that you want to use to kind of accessorize it. And so you're just gonna kind of put the hot glue on the pencil in any pattern you want, but make sure you don't go to just do the top of the pencil, because if you go down to the bottom you can't really sharpen it I made that mistake with the first pencil that I made. I put it down like to the bottom and I could not sharpen it at all, so that turned out. And so for the next one, we're gonna be making quill pens. So all you need is a pen, preferably the clicky ones. I find that those work better, and quills and hot glue. So you're just gonna size the thing. You're just gonna take the thing out of the pen, the ink, and then you're just gonna size it to the correct size for the quill so that'll fit. And I just got these really large feathers and they actually fit perfectly on the inside of them. So make sure you just get the right size feathers and you can make these. And mine came in a 4-pack for like $3, so it was pretty cheap. And so I just hot glued around where the pen and the thing meet. And the clicky pens work better because they're like thinner and they don't have like the top, but this was not one of those. So next we're going to be making a pencil case with a Harry Potter quote on it. And all you need is letter stickers, a like canvas pencil case, like something to put the paints on, and any color paint that you want. So I just chose to do the quote "Mischief Managed," and so I just took these letter stickers that I got from the craft store and I just kind of laid them out how I wanted them to be. And these actually did not want to cooperate because they just weren't that great. And then I ended up like running out of like a certain like letter type, so I had to use like 2 different like fonts, I guess that's what they're called. And then once I was done laying them out, I just put my gold paint and put it on top, and these letters would not stick, like they would keep peeling off. So it didn't turn out as nice as I wanted it to, but it still came out pretty cool. And so I just put gold paint all over it, and then I just took a paintbrush and some silver paint and a pencil and just kind of made it look like paint splatters. So for the next DIY, I'm doing basically the same thing, but actually cut out my letter stickers and I'm putting it on a tote bag. So I cut it out letter by letter. That took so long, like 45 minutes to an hour. And so I just put that on, did the same thing with the gold, and just put it on. And I also added like the footprints, like the Marauders map footprints, to make it kind of give off the thing of like quotation marks. So this is how it turned out. I like how this turned out, it's nice. So the next thing I'm going to be making is a Harry Potter bookmark. So all you need is foam, 2 stickers, or like anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be stickers, and just pictures, and scissors, and these magnetic strips. So all I did was I put the stickers on the foam, cut it out, and then I put this shipping tape on top just so it would be like nicer. I guess I put it all around the entire bookmark, and so I just cut that to where it would look good. And so I cut pieces of like this magnetic thing, and then I just stuck it to both sides of the bookmark so it would stick. So you can just put it inside a book and it'll just like stick, like one of those bookmarks you can buy at the store. So for the next DIY, I'm going to be making a really cute watercolor notebook with Harry Potter stickers on it. So you just need markers, a sheet protector, plastic sheet protector, or you can use like a plastic bag, cardstock, and a composition notebook, or any type of notebook. I just prefer these. So I just glued the cardstock on top and kind of flattened it out with a ruler. It doesn't have to look that good because I'm going to be putting another piece of paper on top of it, so if it's not perfect, it's fine. So I'm just taking my markers and drawing on the sheet protector in 3 different colors, blue, purple, and pink, which I thought would be a really cute like ombre color. And I just kind of made them overlap so it would create a nicer ombre design. So I just did blue, purple, and pink, as I said. And then I sprayed it with my water, and I just sprayed it all around, but make sure you don't put too much water, or else it's gonna be way too watery. And then so I just put the paper on top and kind of flattened it out. And then so I took the paper off and set it aside to dry, and it turned out really, really nice. I loved it. You put a quote or any stickers you want. I decided to go with stickers, but you can also do a quote, which I've done before in the past, and it turned out really nice too. So I just took a bunch of stickers and stuck them on. And once I was done with that, I just glued that on top of the cardstock on the notebook and made sure that it was like, it looked fine. Also, I went to go tape the back too, but for some reason, well, actually my phone died, so that's how it turned out. And so I just put washi tape on the side so it would look much cuter, and I just chose a washi tape that kind of matched the ombre design. So I hope you guys enjoyed the DIY Harry Potter school supplies. If you want to see some more Harry Potter videos, then comment down below and leave a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.